had a vision, not of what this was, but what it could become. A stage, not just for champions, but for the next wave of rodeo athletes. Like most things, it began with an idea, a whisper of possibility, a way to create momentum after the long silence of COVID, a way to bring our team back to what they had loved and to what they had missed so deeply. My vision wasn't always clear, but the purpose was to give back to the program that shaped me, my family, and so many others. To honor Western tradition in the most profound way. As the vision became reality, I began to wonder, could this grow into something more? A meaningful fundraiser for our scholarship fund, a chance to open doors for young rodeo athletes. And the wave began to build. Each year, the crowds grew larger. The stakes grew higher. The support became stronger. And the energy, it was undeniable. This year, our partnership with Outriders has carried the dream further still. What started as a vision has become a movement, a proving ground for young cowboys and cowgirls, a force carrying the Western way forward while honoring the legacy left behind. Now, BreakAWave stands alone, a vision turned into action, and an event that's future starts now. The Cal Poly Rodeo program is a lot more than what you see inside the arena walls. This is such a growing place and an inspirational place for these young men and women. It's a culture that we've created, can-do attitude, entrepreneurial style, vision for bringing new and exciting ways to rodeo and experiences. We are very blessed to have the opportunity to be involved with these young student athletes, to be able to provide this many opportunities for them to grow in so many different ways. You know, Cal Poly Rodeo, the learn by doing method, is very evident in and out of the arena, in and out of the classroom, and that's a huge testament to our program in seeing the finished product that goes out into the world. The mission of it solely is to give back, and a large part of that is from the proceeds that we reap from BreakAWave.
A future is only real when faces carry it forward. At BreakAWave, that future lives in 4 young athletes. Together they are the next wave. And now we follow their journeys as they test themselves against BreakAWave.
My name is Chance Frost. I am from San Ramon, California, and I go to Cal Poly. I kind of grew up, helping out my grandpa on the ranch, and growing up seeing, some of the guys who would come and work with us, and they were really good cowboys. And like Joaquin Real, he was a saddle bronc rider, and watching him, I'm like, that guy's really cool. That'd be cool to, be as cool as him. And he embodied the cowboy lifestyle. So yeah, kind of seeing people like that, just kind of having that dream of like, wow, that's real. We can do that. It's not just in the movies. Being a cowboy to me is being honest with yourself and with others. It means doing the right thing even when no one's watching. I think most of all, it means treating everybody with respect and kindness that you would want to receive. even people who might not be involved in this life and maybe are new to it. You treat them, as a human being. And that's who they are, and you'll get that in return. When I nod my head, I'm really riding for my family, my friends, the people who support me every day. Riding for all those people, including my coach Ben and all the coaches at Cal Poly, all my teammates. Really, it's just for all the great people in my life. When you're at places like the BreakAWave or at Poly Royal, where you have a big crowd and all your buddies are there and your coach is there, and that roar, and it's a feeling like none other. It's a dream come true.
Chance is number 6 of 7 children, the 4th boy. He grew up in a cattle ranching family. He had a lot of exposure and sort of learned the working part of being a cowboy first. So the big adjustment was when he wanted to do saddle bronc. The first time I saw him actually compete in a rodeo was terrifying.
It's very nerve-wracking. It's super cool, but yeah, you do feel your heart racing. I would love to see him go all the way or as far as he can, and I know he just has the motivation and he has it in him.
Kind of new to us still. We're not really a rodeo family. Last BreakAWave he got to ride, so looking forward to this year. It's going to be bigger and better. We're hoping he does well. We're hoping he's safe, but it sure is exciting. So yeah, we expect a lot out of him, I guess. I think he's just driven to succeed academically and as a good family member. I think that drives him, and his faith for sure. He's very committed to his faith.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. The Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
My name is Quintin McCarter. I'm from Petrolia, California. I had a lot of opportunity and got to learn a lot on my own, obviously with my parents watching over, but kind of became capable at a young age. Got to, I think, grow up, quicker than most and kind of learn the ways of how things work at a young age. And I started out like goat tying and breakaway roping and team roping and stuff like that in junior high. And I just kind of fell in love with it and knew that at some point I wanted to make the NFR, and didn't know what event yet, but I was trying for it. So I think it's helped in my growth as an adult. I started shoeing horses when I was 14 or whatever, and really when I came to school, when I started working for Jess, I got a taste of what it's like to make my own money. I was pretty quick to pay for all my own stuff. Luckily I had scholarships for rodeo and to pay for my tuition, but it's definitely helped me become financially independent and gives me that freedom to enjoy things like the breakaway. All right. It's not my prettiest work, but there wasn't much foot to work with anyway, so.
Quintin's such a great young man and a great representative of our sport. He's been a huge supporter to come back and help with the program. He was an assistant coach for me his master's year as a grad assistant. He wants to help these guys that he sees that were in his place 6-7 years ago and bring them up and give them the opportunities that he's had.
Ben's worked with me a bunch on is every time you step over a horse, know that you can ride it and you're gonna ride it. Give it 100% effort every time. Something I have to continually remind myself. If you're gonna put the time in to be there, you gotta make sure you show up and give it all your effort.
Feels like just yesterday when he was showing up as a skinny little freshman Almost terrified to put him on some of these bucking horses that were going to break him. Now he's one of the best in the world.
And Q McCarter brings the heat.
Man, he gave me every opportunity I ever wanted and pushed me to work at it. Spent the last 3 breakawaves. Everybody thought Ben was pretty crazy when he had the first idea to go and do it. Like Ben does, he put the work in and got all the permits and talked to the right people, and there's really no other experience like it. A pretty spectacular thing that they do.
His coach gave him purpose, Cal Poly gave him pride. But it all began with a buckskin horse and a boy who found his calling.
My parents got this Palomino broodmare and I liked her a lot, and I was like, her first baby's gonna be mine. So I was in 2nd grade and I came in from recess, and there's a note on my desk that my mom had stopped and wrote me and said, lady had her baby, it's a little buckskin filly. So I was pretty excited then. I was like 8 years old or something. I said, when I go to college, I'm gonna go to Cal Poly and I'm gonna heel on Cowgirl. I named her Cowgirl. It was kind of a rocky start because she'd buck me off pretty often, especially if she was fresh. But in high school, I got to where I could, kind of ride her through it, and she kind of made me want to ride saddle bronc because I was kind of looking forward to it when she'd buck. I still have her, and now I'm riding saddle bronc.
I am Adrien Steffen. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Sisters, Oregon. There's nothing else like rodeo. Breakaway is super, super special to me. It has given me a lot of really, really cool opportunities, like getting to come rodeo here for Cal Poly. I was found from the way I breakaway roped. It has allowed me then to come here and rope on the beach.
Adrien Steffen on the north.
It was super cool. I got a rope on it last year. I will never, ever forget that memory. And you know what? If it doesn't happen for me this year or the next year, I got to do it one time, and I'll cherish it forever. When I got that text from Ben this year, I was so excited. I screenshot, call my dad, call my mom, call my brother, call my sister. I'm like, okay, this is happening, we're doing it. So it was exciting. Being a little kid, getting to youth rodeo, I never thought I would be here getting a breakaway rope.
Ever since she was a baby, she's attended the St. Paul Rodeo. When she was about 9 and we got her first pony, we said, hey, you wanna enter the little Pee Wee rodeo? She says, well, yeah, I wanna do that, but I really wanna do the St. Paul Rodeo because I know that arena. She's hooked as soon as she got started when she was 10, she just wanted to ride every day, and she just kept wanting to do more and more every event, and she's just really grown a lot.
On the road to BreakAWave, the miles teach us as much as the arena. For Adrien, the hardest part isn't the box, it's missing home.
For me, I really struggled moving from Sisters, Oregon to Cal Poly, and it was very difficult. I came down here and I'd come out and I'm like, Dad's not here.
It was tough for her the first year, and now the second year and coming into her third year, she's really settled in, a lot of friends, a lot of support.
And I made a lot of really, really good friends. I didn't have that in high school. I had my dad and I had my mom.
She's not a quitter, you can see that. But.
Yeah, even when she'd get down, she was always looking forward, even though she would get down.
I would say I don't have it figured out yet, but it's been a really, really, really big step mentally to just have to grow and adapt to the change. My freshman year down here, I would have never imagined to be in this place. And I didn't really like it, I really struggled. And now I'm like, I could not imagine being anywhere else. So, yeah.
I really like the beach. I've never been this close to the beach ever in my life. And sometimes I'll be sitting at school and have a stress day or something like that. and forget that I'm like so close to the beach and be like, oh, I should just go drive down there, relax a little bit, take some stress off. And it's really fun to be able to be 10 minutes and just drive down here and ride your horses and see the ocean and the waves.
It's quite an event that Ben Londo put together 3 or 4 years ago, and it's just grown. Breakaway roping and bucking horses on the beach. What more can you ask for?
They get to watch me in it, which means a lot. It's so special to me. It's fun because they get to be here. They get to see this really cool and special event happen. I wouldn't say quite as nervous, more as just excited. I'm excited to get to come out here, and I think it'll be just a really cool experience to get to do with everyone. Being a part of Cal Poly's rodeo team means that I get to be a part of this really big legacy. I feel like Cal Poly Rodeo in itself leaves a legacy everywhere it goes. It is known for a lot of really big things. We are known for having the breakaway on the beach. We are leaving a big footprint everywhere we go, and I get to say I got to be a part of it, and I was there. And I know for a fact that this rodeo team will just continue to grow and do really much bigger and better things, pave bigger pathways in rodeo. And one day I'll get to sit back, I'll be old and be like, I got to be a part of that. It's pretty special.
I'm Ricki Thiel. I'm 16 years old, and I'm from Pleasant Grove, California. I'm from Pleasant Grove, which is a little agriculture town, a little bit outside of Sacramento. When I was super young, my mom really wanted me to be into the horses, and I just wasn't having it. So she was like, we're not gonna make you do it. So I stopped until I was about in the beginning of 7th grade. I was begging her to go out and ride and ride. My main focus is just all about the horses, so it's hard to think about who I am without them. What really first inspired me was my mom was like, well, if we're gonna go over to the high school rodeos anyway, let's do it all. The first time I started practicing before the high school rodeo, and I was seeing girls like Madison O'Thier and Josie Connor, who are super young. They're absolutely amazing, and I was like, that's really cool what these girls are doing. I'm inspired to be like them. And then at the first high school rodeo, I went out there and I caught my first cow. That's how I got hooked. It would mean a lot for me to win the BreakAWave and qualify for the San Diego Rodeo, because not only is it a chance to rope for a lot of money, it's a chance to show people how much dedication and how much hours and how much work I put into the sport. One commitment that I've made is to drop out of real school and go to homeschool.
Quadratic equations, the zero product property.
It's a commitment that changed my life for the better, because now instead of being stuck at a desk for 7 hours, I can go out and put more work into the sport I love. I'm gonna try and make really solid runs, really read the cows, because the red light, green light setup's not very common. Kind of want to practice waiting for a signal and just, roping sharp and breeding cattle. So I haven't really ran in a setup like that, but I'm super excited.
One thing that I think makes Ricki special and stand out from the others is that she never gives up. She will be in the arena from daylight to sundown. She doesn't stop till she thinks she's the best.
She's driven. She shows up to practice every day. It doesn't matter if she's not feeling good. It doesn't matter if she went all weekend long. She's here Monday morning ready to go at it again.
All right, a little bigger, a little more power out there. You're kind of putting on that last one. And on a cab, you're gonna get to shoving it, okay? little more power on every swing.
She's just a competitor, and she kind of craves those situations. What she has in that aspect is what it takes to be a competitive sport, and she has that. It kind of makes it hard to beat her at times.
Ride, keep riding, right over there. Ride, right over there. There you go. Great run, Ricki.
She's so driven that it's harder on herself at times because she pushed herself so hard. It's just rodeo, and that's where she's almost too hard on herself at times. So if we can get her to where she sees it.
Chan has done so many things for me. He's taught me how to rope from the beginning and has just pulled me out of those dark spots, and it's been a super good role model for me.
Phenomenal. If you rope like that, they're not going to beat you, Ricki.
Sammy, from the beginning, has taught me definitely how to ride a horse and how to better my horsemanship, and also with the mental aspect of things. And she's definitely helped me become the person I'm trying to become. None of this would be possible without my mom. So grateful to have her by my side, whether it's hauling me to rodeos that are hours and hours away, or it's just helping me with school. She's just there for every aspect of my life, and I couldn't ask for a better mom. They've just, even through the ups and downs when I'm winning or losing, they've just been there with me in the practice pen, helping me get better, whether that's physically or mentally, just bettering me as a person.
Winning this year's BreakAWave, it'd just be something that'd be cool to win.
The opportunity to rope against big names like this is super cool to me because these girls I've looked up to for so long.
There's little to no added pressure because if it's my day out there on that beach, it will be my day.
I can hang with these guys at this level. These are some of the best bronc riders in the nation. Being able to go up against them, I'm excited.
Oh, look what we done, the wars we won. We rise like the sun, but don't go down. I want it all, I want it all. Long live the empire, yeah, I'll wear the crown till the world is burned down. This is my empire, I live for the sound as it moves through the crowd. Say, King, King, King. Long live the glory to come.
The event is only days away. Every morning, every practice run, every setback, it all leads here. For these four, the work is done. All that's left is to see if it was enough.
Welcome everybody as you make your way in. It is a beautiful afternoon. Some of the top breakaway ropers in the world will compete, as well as some of the best bucking horse riders in the world as well. Everybody's making their way to the beach because this is the 5th annual BreakAWave, and we are thankful that you chose to spend your Wednesday afternoon with us. What started 5 years ago as just a group of Cal Poly kids getting together to have some fun on the beach has now grown into one of the most anticipated and electric events that we get to see. And even, Steve, it is now a qualifier for the $1 million rodeo that is Rodeo San Diego.
Not of the resistance, let's ride one. Come on. Reno McGill, Cowboy #1 in the injectorsdirect.com bucket chute. 73 for Reno McGill.
Let's go to the Tularosa Twister, Ross Griffin. Here we go. Spur, hit fire. That's a mighty big opening to the beach. We add it all up, and it's going to be our first score on the board, and it's, hey, it's not a big one, but it's a good one. It's 66 points. And Ross Griffin is hoping that that will be enough.
66 up on top. Let's see how long it can stay. Only 2 Cowboys are making it back to the championship round for the ride-off. Tip of the resistance. Let's ride another one. Up. Come on, friends. Make some noise. Help him. Well, we are going to be moving the leaderboard. 74 points for Denton Mars.
Oh, hang on, Jake.
Tough luck, though. 79 points is not going to get you to the top. As wild and cool as that was to watch, the Cowboy reach down prior to the 8 seconds to spare his life.
It's all about the green and gold, not only in the colors of this amazing school, but also in being a champion, the original California King. Reed Neely's going to be the first man to nod his head. Leon Fountain has been stacking up wins.
Lift and charge, let's ride one. Come on, Leon. Jump, kick, drop, moving his feet.
You wanted wild, you wanted Western on a Wednesday. What do you think about that?
What we have is failure to communicate. It's all about communicating. I don't care what we do or how we do it.
Just relax. Relax. Don't nut up. Just go out there and have fun and ride your knee.
You're a winner. You're a winner. Be a winner. Be a winner. Lift the crust. Be a winner, Q.
This is a time, this is a place for Q McCarter to shine like the diamond he is.
It comes down to this, with the opportunity to who will get the invitation to the $1 Million Rodeo in San Diego.
They bring us top 2 in the saddle bronc riding.
It is going to be the fastest time on 6 for the aggregate champion who we are looking for here. And now they have to see if they can make it to be the fastest one for the championship round one more time. One man will walk away a champion.
Are you ready? It all comes down to this. 371, Ricki Fanning. Keep that smile going because you are the champion. 8 seconds is what we desire. Come on! It's not going to be number one, but Leon Fountain just showed us 86 and a half. The horse was get down, and he got up with a whopping 89-point ride all the way to number one. What say you?
And he qualified for the big one, the San Diego Rodeo. So our Saddle Bronc champion, Mr. Reed Neely, and our breakaway champion, Ricki Fanning.
This year, as you guys see, the production value has gone up and will continue to go up. We've had some great partners reach out and want to get involved, see the value in this event, see the value in our program, and know that this event raises a lot of scholarship dollars for these young men and women that you see in the arena here.
So we will crown our champions, and we say a giant thank you to every single soul in this place for spending your Wednesday afternoon with us.
He didn't take home the win this time, but for Q McCarter, the story was never about winning. It was about showing up for his team.
You know, I'm just excited I got to invite my buddies to come and do this. You know, it's the income we get off of this goes to our scholarships. Really, they just, whatever opportunities you want out of this program, they're here for you to take, and it's pretty amazing what we do here.
Thank you once again for joining us on the 5th annual BreakAWave. And I tell you what, we have got the best ones here on the breakaway and on the Saddle Bronc riding side. Lots of money is going to be up for grabs for our contestants here tonight. And of course, the best thing, we are all winners with the beautiful setting right here in Grover Beach, California. We appreciate you guys.
It's time to grab your soda pop and grab your seat. It's getting ready for this year's second day of the BreakAWave action. This next cowboy, I know him pretty well. A Bray major here at Cal Poly, a third year. He was the 2025 Makawao Stampede champion over on the island of Maui. This year, this cowboy got top 11 at the College National Finals Rodeo. Chance Frost, the cowboy that gets to you in the injector direct buck and shoot. Here he goes, cowboy, mark him out. Coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Here we go. Give it up for Chance Frost. There you go. Come on. Go. Yeah. Keep going, man. Go for it, cowboy. Judge 1 is in, and we are waiting for Judge 2.
It's going to be a 62-point ride. I'm not sure if this is going to be able to hold on to the top 2 spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you give a hand to your Cal Poly cowboy, Chance Frost?
I'm good. I kind of got this. Like back in that, I was just stuck on that side, but yeah. I was feeling good, like even though he stalled like right there and kind of kicked, like I felt good, and then yeah, just got behind, I guess, but I just stuck in my swim, but it was fun. Go on. It was fun.
The heat is officially turned up inside the arena. Frosty rides! Mitch Pollock! How about it for one of the top guys in the world? Let him hear ya! Let's go, Owen! Come on! Lift and charge, let's ride one! Taking the lead is Spencer Wright with 84 points. It's 83 points for Mitch Pollock. Looking for the fastest combined times for our top 4 cowgirls to come back to the championship round. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to see who we will get to crown as our second day winner. The north side is ready and the south side is ready. The big question now is, are you ready?
On the north side of the arena, hailing from Sisters, Oregon, it's Adrien Steffen. Won around at the Amateur Circuit Finals just last week. CNFR, she also won around in the breakaway roping. Last year's West Coast region all-around cowgirl. Oh man, some days it's good to be lucky, and lucky Adrien is today.
Southside reaches out. Adrien stops the clock at 3.67. Up next on the south side is the young 16-year-old sensation who resides from Pleasant Grove, California, Ricki Thiel.
Oh no. Unfortunately, we bought the lean beef today, and it's going to be a no time for Ricki Thiel.
It was a no time in round number 1 on the south side. And well, first round, we started off with the fastest time only to beat it. Congratulations to Beth Hitchcock for the fastest time in round 1 with a 2.48 time. We're going to go from one side to the other side. Round number 2 right now. Our cowgirls that were on the north side are going to move to the south side. The south side ladies go to the north side. Round at number 2, running right into it right now.
Oh no, not something that we see often from this cowgirl. She's only 16 years old, but I know she has the heart of a lion and does not like when things don't go her way. How about it for Ricki Thiel? Cowgirl, you got 2 more rounds. Let's do it.
You just saw her on the north side, and now she's ready on the south. This is Adrien Steffen.
3.67 seconds. It's sitting right about number 3 after round number 1 was all finished up. Adrien Steffen, Sisters, Oregon cowgirl. It's a 4-header. Let's get out clean and rope the neck and go on to round number 3. Adrien looking for a shot. Oh, no, no, no.
Congratulations to Fallon Raffoni for winning the fastest time in round 2. All right, south side ready, north side ready.
On the north side, she's 50% right now, but that is no estimation of how good she ropes. It's Adrien Steffen.
Off and running, reach out, waits a little bit, makes a good effort and catch. It is going to be a no time on the north side and no time on the north. One more matchup here for our 3rd round. North side is ready, south side is ready. On the south side, we have Ricki Thiel, the 16-year-old sensation. She is poised to make a comeback as she prepares to go on green. Unfortunately, a broken barrier on the south side is going to be a 13-23 for Ricki Thiel. So close. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Haley Sage with her 2.88 run.
I'm just full sending her on this one. I ain't got anything to lose.
Last time, here we come. 3 more matchups.
Unfortunately, this side, the barrier doesn't work.
Steffen is up right now on the time south side. Dust bang on the north side.
Here we go, Sisters Oregon, Adrien Steffen. We got a 3 and 62 in round number 1 and 2 no times. That's okay, they pay in the rounds. Let's make a fast run here. If there's a cowgirl to do it, it would be the CNFR breakaway round winner. Oh, man. Heartbreak from the Sisters Oregon cowgirl. Give it up for her. She didn't try to come here and miss. How about it for Adrien Steffen?
There's a moment when the noise fades and all that's left is breath. For Ricki Thiel, this is that moment. One last shot, one more chance to make it count.
As the rope pops away, we will stop the clock, and the time for Ricki Thiel is...
with a 2 and 72. One of the fastest times we've seen all day. And from the youngest cowgirl on the beach today, Ricki Thiel, you set yourself up for a round win here in round number 4.
They didn't walk away with the win, but they walked away with something deeper. And that's the thing about rodeo. It's not for everyone. It's for the few who accept the pain, who ride through the doubt, who keep showing up whether anyone is watching or not. Because when the dust settles and the crowd fades, what's left is character. What's left is heart. And for these athletes, that's everything.
Even though, the breakaway didn't necessarily go my way, I definitely trying to do what God wants me to do. That's what really matters to me. And if I can kind of just remember that, it helps me kind of move on. And because at the end of the day, that's what's important to me. And I'm excited for what's ahead. And hopefully we can just keep pushing and see where we end up.
I didn't quite make the runs I wanted in the previous rounds. So going into the 4th round, I told myself to not overthink and let it happen. I was letting myself get distracted by everything going on, instead of remembering I've done this before and I'm going to do it again. I'm most grateful for my super supportive family and my awesome mentors and coaches. And of course, my mare, Iggy. Honestly, it was one of the best experiences. The setup was like nothing I've ever been to before, but I loved it. The beach, the pressure, I just loved everything about it.
I'd say that I'm very grateful for the opportunities we get here through Ben Londo and the Cal Poly Rodeo program, and getting to be a part of the BreakAWave and how the BreakAWave it feeds so much back into the program to the scholarships, and it helps with all aspects because it's a really big deal to get to rope at that level, and it sure helps your confidence to get a rope at that level, but then it's also comes back in other ways too.
Just give it time, all these memories come what may. But there's a silence in the words unspoken, and it's kicked a hole in the sun.